Hello friends, in this video I am going to explain a problem on partnership retirement. So now we will see the question number 19. Arun, Tharun and Varun were carrying on a business in partnership, sharing profit in the ratio of 5 is to 3 is to 2 respectively. On 31st December 2003 their balance sheet stood as follows. Capital accounts: Arun, Tharun, Varun. 1,60,000, 35,000. Total 1,95,000. Trade creditors 33,880. Outstanding expenses 2,745. It should be here. So total 2,31,625. Freehold premises 75,000. Furniture and fitting 22,550. Stock 69,840. Trade debtors 29,600. Bills receivable 10,000. Cash at bank 24,635. Total 2,31,625. On the following terms, Varun retired on 31st December 2003. On 31st December 2003, Varun retired from the firm. Freehold premises to be increased by 20%. So here appreciation in freehold property, furniture and fitting 10% decreased. Provision for doubtful debts 5% on debtors. The agreed value of the firm's goodwill is 60,000. Total value of goodwill is 60,000. Fine. Next. So next, the amount finally due to Varun to be paid immediately. Amount we have to pay immediately. But if you observe here cash account, so I think actually his capital only around 35,000 capital. But if you observe here cash account balance is only 24,635. But the question is telling that the amount finally due to Varun to be paid immediately. But in the firm the balance was not there. So now Arun and Tharun bring rupees 20,000 each to facilitate payment. So now Arun and Tharun both brought 20,000 plus already opening 24,000. So it is sufficient. So Arun and Tharun agree to share profit in future ratio 3 is to 2. If you observe here in the question, old ratio is there and also the new ratio is also there. So we have to find gaining ratio. From the above information, prepare necessary accounts and draw a new balance sheet. So now first we have to prepare a revaluation account. So first we have to prepare a revaluation account. So the first point is freehold premises increased by 20%. So on this value 20% increase. So credit side. By freehold property 75,000 20% is 15,000. So second point is furniture and fitting to be depreciated by 10%. So furniture value is 22,550 on that 10%. Provision for doubtful debts 5% on trade debtors. Debtors value is 29,600 on that 5%. So I am applying here. So furniture and fitting 22,550 on that 10%, it is 22,555. So provision for doubtful debts 29,600 on that 5%, it is 1,480. So now here 15,000 minus this, I got a profit. So to revaluation profit, to profit transferred. So we are transferring profit to Arun, Tharun and Varun. So what is in what ratio in their old profit sharing ratio? What is the old profit sharing ratio? So it is 5 is to 3 is to 2. It is 5 is to 3 is to 2. So in 5 is to 3 is to 2 ratio, we have to distribute this 11,265. Then how much amount Varun is getting, how much amount Tharun is getting, and how much amount Arun is getting. So now, so 11,265 into, so 11,265 into 5 by 10. So 5 by 10. 1 second. 11,000. 1 second. So 11,265 into 5 by 10, it is 5633. 11,265 into 3 by 10, it is 3380. 11,265 into 2 by 10, it is 2252. Sorry. So after this we have to prepare partners capital account. So before partners capital account, there is one more point I have to tell you that what is that point means. 1 second. So that point is, so we have to find the gaining ratio. We have to find why we have to find gaining ratio means in the question old ratio and new ratio both were given, so we have to find gaining ratio. Old ratio between Arun, Tharun and Varun is 5 by 10. 5:3:2 means 5 by 10, 3 by 10 and 2 by 10. New ratio between Arun and Tharun is 3 by 5 and 2 by 5. So gaining ratio will be a new ratio minus old ratio. So Arun, so now gaining ratio formula, new ratio minus old ratio. Arun, so new ratio is 3 by 5 minus old ratio is 5 by 10. 3 by 5 minus 5 by 10. Here 2 by 5 minus 3 by 10. So here I am making denominators equal. So into 2 into 2, here also into 2 into 2. It will be 6 minus 5 by 10. So it will be 1 by 10. 3 into 2, 6 minus 5 by 10. 6 minus 5, 1 here, 4 minus 3, 1. So gaining ratio is 1:1. Now, so in the question, total goodwill of the firm is given. See here, the total value of goodwill is, he has given 60,000 is the total value of goodwill. So in that, what is the share of Varun? Varun share is 60,000 into, so here old ratio share means 2 by 10. So how much? 12,000. So this 12,000 we have to distribute between that this 12,000 who has to bear, as we have to give goodwill to the Varun. So Arun and Tarun has to what we call bear this goodwill in the ratio of 1:1. So 6,000 for Arun and 6,000 for Tarun. So now we have to prepare partners capital account. So credit side, what we have to write in the credit side first? By balance brought down 1,60,000, 35,000. By revaluation profit 5600, sorry 5633, 3380, 2252. So now when it comes to goodwill point, so outgoing partner capital account we have to credit and continuing partners capital account we have to debit. In which ratio? Gaining ratio. So continue outgoing partner 12,000 and continuing partner 1:1 ratio. So that is gaining ratio 1:1. So it is 6,000 and 6,000, 6,000 and 6,000. So now what happened next? Amount is not sufficient. Amount is not sufficient. Amount is not sufficient. So what we have done is, yeah, amount is not sufficient. So Arun and Tharun both brought 20,000, 20,000. So entry will be bank account debit to Arun, bank account debit to Tharun. So their capital account will increase and bank account, bank balance also will increase. So 20,000 debit, 20,000, 20,000 here credit. So now all the transactions completed, we have to close. So 1,56,5633, 20,000. So it will be 1,19,632. In the same way for Tharun also. In that case, it will be 77,380. So here Varun total amount we paid. How much amount? 49,253 we have to pay. So that's why I wrote here 2 bank. Amount is sufficient. So that's why 2 bank 49,253. So this is capital account. After capital account, we have to prepare bank account to know how much bank balance is available. How much bank balance is available we have to see. So see here bank account. So opening balance 24,635. Arun brought 20,000. Tharun brought 20,000. And how much amount we paid to Varun? We paid to Varun 49,253. So the balance will be 15,382. So how 64,635 minus 49,253? It is 15,382 is the balance amount. Balance bank balance is 15,382. Now the balance sheet we will see. What is the balance sheet answer? So very simple balance sheet. First I am writing the capital amounts here. Arun 1,90,632, Tharun 77,380, and for Varun we will not write. Why? Because he went out and that means he retired from the partnership firm. We paid amount to him. Creditors 33,880 and outstanding expenses 2,745. So liabilities at 2,33,673. So now fixed freehold property 75,000 plus appreciation 15,000, total 90,000. Furniture 22,550 less depreciation double to double 5, 20,295. Stock 69,840. Debtors 29,600 minus provision 1,480. It is 28,120. Bills receivable 10,000. Bank 15,382. So now assets and liabilities tally. This is problem number 19. Thank you.